What's up, everybody? How you doing? Bobby Simmons is in the building. And as you can see, in the place to be, sitting directly next to me, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Empanadas. Now, celebrity chef Margie's in the building. Hey!
Hi.
She is here with me, and she
everyone.
brought some treats. I mean, some good treats, some empanadas in there. And first of all, I thank you
You're
and your
welcome.
partner and your team for bringing such a beautiful tray of empanadas, because that's what Rick asked for. You know, I didn't want to be a bother to you, but Rick was like, tell her, because she brings some. That's okay, Rick. I asked her. We'll see what she say. You know, but we thank you. We thank you for bringing a beautiful tray. Now, what I'm going to do, because you have a few minutes to hang right, because it's been New York City. It's been rough for her, ladies and gentlemen, but she's here. We're going to bring her down. We're going to bring her down. You down?
Yes, I am.
All right, we're bringing her down. And we're going to talk a bit. So you have a few minutes to hang, right?
Yes.
She got a few minutes to hang, y'all. And while she got a few minutes to hang, we're going to find out which empanada this is, because it's all different kinds, right?
Yes. You have 8 fillings. I made Asian chicken, Asian sweet chicken. I made barbecue chicken. I made beef. I made meatball. I made chicken parmesan. I made what else?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yes.
We're gonna find out which
So
one
many.
this is.
So many.
Because I'm gonna take a bite of it right now, and then when we come back, I'll tell y'all what it is. Let's see what it is. Well, I'm gonna take a bite, and then we'll be right back.
Oh, and roast pork.
I know which one this is. We'll be back.
Oh, and I made pizza.
Oh, this is a chicken.
Chicken parmesan. Okay. You got your dipping sauces there. You
This
got
is
marinara
chicken.
sauce.
Yeah. Got put in some. No, I know we on, Rick. I know we good. We gotta use the salt. The sauce. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm eating in there right now with celebrity chef Margie. And what sauce is this? What is this?
Marinara.
This is marinara. What else we got?
Pizza.
What else?
We have pizza sauce here. Wait, we got picante,
Picante sauce. That might be too hot.
ketchup,
No, I want no ketchup. I want like special
pizza sauce. We have pizza sauce.
No, I want the pizza sauce. What's the dark one there? What's
That's soy sauce for the Asian chicken.
Oh no, I want no soy sauce. What sauce is that one?
This is barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce to do for me. All right, anyway, we back here. We back here with celebrity chef Margie in the house, and she brought her wonderful empanadas, like 8 different flavors.
Yes.
That she brought in here. All right, let's get to talking. I don't mean to be rude, but let me just try this first. Yes, Lord. With the barbecue sauce, it tastes good. Could you pardon me for a second? I'm going to ask you a question, and you could just talk, because I'm in. Now I'm just playing. Let me put this down for a few minutes. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to come up here and talk to me. I wanted to talk to you because you call yourself celebrity chef Margie. And of course, the first thing people are going to say is, oh, celebrity chef Margie. They thinking that you've worked with a lot of entertainers, actors, or politicians in the entertainment field. Let's go to that first. Have you worked with a lot of entertainment people in the entertainment field?
Yes,
Cook
I
for
have.
them. Yeah.
Yes, I have.
No, please tell us about it.
Oh, yes, I have. Okay. The irony of all this is that when I started cooking, before I decided to become a chef, I've been cooking. I'm 44 years old, so I've been cooking since the age of maybe 15, and there's a long story behind that with my childhood where it was somewhat of a method of survival, and it just kept picking up. It became a routine, but not to drag that on. When I started really dedicating my life to cooking, although I was working in law, every child that you could think of from the neighborhood grew up in my kitchen,
Wow.
especially Billy Danza's nieces from MOP.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They all were like a close family. I'm not trying to name drop, but they grew up in my kitchen.
No, I would like for you to name drop so we can know who
Yeah.
you've been cooking for.
Yeah, I mean, they grew up with my food.
Mm-hmm.
We lost contact once. I would assume when they were already teenagers,
Mm-hmm.
and then we reunited with Facebook. After that, I started cooking. I was still working in the courts, and I started cooking part time at a church.
Mm.
And a producer walked in, but I didn't know she was a producer. And she tried my empanadas, which are more than 8 fillings, it's way more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw her bite every empanada, like each one of them, bite one.
Mm-hmm.
She bit each and every one of those empanadas, and then from there she just offered me a contract. She asked me if I would be interested in a contract to contract with her as a in-house catering,
Mm.
as in-house caterer, excuse me, for their corporation, and I agreed. She said, she said be there by 9 o'clock. I was there by 7.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And so it turned out to be a television station, a Spanish television station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a few non-disclosures, but I will do my best to go around a lot of athletes.
All right.
Okay. From there, when with their benefits, or if they held a benefit, or if they held a ball, one of those coming out balls for the young ladies that we call quinceañeras,
Mhm.
but for the rich people, it's a coming out party.
Right.
So I started catering for that, and there were a lot of celebrities there, but there was disc jockeys there, like Sixto Ramos.
Mm.
Sixto Ramos, he was following me on Facebook, and he decided to call me in for an interview. From there, I met Rosie Perez, and I fed her.
Mm.
Everywhere I went, Bobby, I brought food with me. I can't tell you the countless jobs I've lost because I brought food to a job.
Wow.
And working part-time, or even trying to work a regular job when I was raising my children, I got fired because I think I fed a Jewish person food that wasn't kosher or something.
Mm.
And I always got fired. It was always food. However, it went from Rosie Perez, it went from Amanda Serrano, the 6-time world champion boxer.
Mm-hmm.
There's another boxer that I cooked for. That's a non-disclosure, but however, he's undefeated,
Mm.
and
We know.
and some of his entourage.
Mm.
I also cooked. Let me see. Who else did I cook for?
Well, I mean, you just have a wide range of people
Yes.
in the entertainment field.
Yes.
That
Well,
have you've made a dish for. What has been what's your most favorite dish that people ask you to make once they got acquainted with what you do?
The sin curry chicken.
Yeah.
Sin curry chicken, yes.
Mhm.
It's a blend of cinnamon and curry. It's a sauce,
Mhm.
and you could make lamb with it. You could make roast pork with it. You could make steak, everything, chicken. Well, I thought I was making just a chicken dish, but it turned out it ended up a popular sauce. So when I started experimenting with different proteins, it just took off.
Right. Now, are you involved with more like big dish? Like, I mean, like when I say big dish, I'm talking about, let's say like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Do your hands get messy with really big dish like Christmas parties and stuff like that, or do you continue to just cater to where you just make certain special dishes?
No. They're always there. It will fluctuate. It'll be big events, small events. Like I cater. To be quite honest, I would prefer to cater more to the public than a celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Because a celebrity will get over and will want everything for free because they have a name or status.
Right.
I've had many celebrities that have hired me, and I've cooked and I've completed everything they've wanted me to cook for them. And then when I arrive, there's an issue with the payment because we could square off with a pitcher. And a pitcher don't pay my employees.
Exactly.
And they don't pay anyone. I can tell you times when with just dishes, I've had people, because of my status and the people that I've worked with. I work with actors on Broadway, with freestyle singers, with a lot of freestyle singers. I had a situation where I attended Sing for the Cure. It was a cancer event that was held outside. It was like a block party, but a big one where there was a lot of freestyle artists, and I fed there like maybe over 20 to 30 people. However, in that one event, I now became discovered by someone. I was signed by them. I had a contract with them. Um, um, there's so much nonsense, the controversy that comes with this.
Right.
I'm a chef, and I was always a chef, a regular chef. And then when I started cooking for celebrities, it's like going into a different dimension.
Yeah, because it becomes you're now. It's like you're in Hollywood's home, and you're like, well, I actually want to be in Hollywood's home. I don't mind walking around there, but this is not what I'm making my life. What I mean by making your life, meaning the people. You're not trying to be Hollywood. It's what you love to do, but it's a job for you.
Right.
And you want people to understand that, hey, I don't mind feeding people because I love to feed people. This is what I've done all my life. Now, let me ask you a question real quick. Now, from my understanding, okay, you're from Brooklyn.
Yes.
You born and raised Brooklyn?
Yes, and then I lived in Queens as like in my 20s and 30s.
Damn that. You Brooklyn, right?
I'm Brooklyn.
All right,
Yeah.
we gonna keep it there.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, you Brooklyn.
I'm Brooklyn now, yes.
No,
and I was
but-
Brooklyn as a child,
Yeah,
yes.
as long as you're born and raised Brooklyn, your
Yeah.
card will always stay here. Do not worry about it, Margie. You got your Brooklyn card forever.
Okay.
But you are you a mixed descent or are you just a Latin descent?
Latin descent.
Latin descent.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what I want to know because I have, of course, some Black descent, but I also have Latin descent in my family too as well. Between Latin descent and Black descent, why do we cook so much food with so much seasoning? Do you have a problem that you have to cook for people where they don't want the seasoning in it? Like, have you cooked for people that's like, well, we're vegan or we don't really put this in our food because, conditions?
Okay, well, at one point I cooked for, I was a guest chef, the executive guest chef for the Hamptons and Southamptons for Tito
Okay.
Puente Jr. And his band. I was recommended by him. I was there. I went there with all my food bland because it's a normal thing that we have to bring our food bland, and then on the spot we'll heat it up and we'll season it and everything is fresh. At least that's my system. I have a lot of people, especially celebrities or regular people, that will give me their protocol on how they want food. However, their guests don't like it.
Right. Yeah.
The guests don't like it, and then that reflects on the person that cooked that food.
Right, exactly.
So I don't listen. I do not listen. I will make a dish for that person that wants it that way, and then I will cook the rest of the food the way I cook food because that's my name, that's my brand, that's my reputation. So I'm not going to listen.
So that has never been a problem where you've done that and the owner or the person who hired you didn't complain about it?
No.
Meaning you cook, this is what I'm asking for, but you cooked that dish for him because or her because it's what they asked for, but then you made this other soul dish for the other people, wouldn't you think that the higher-ups would complain about that?
Well, everyone's going to complain about something, and I don't really put mine to that. I guess because I am from Brooklyn.
Yep.
However, to say regarding what their major complaint would be regarding not listening or not giving them what they want or having any issues with what they're requesting and for me not to give them what they're requesting. That would vary. It would vary. I mean, I've had people where they've told me to cut their chicken for them when I've served them, like if it's buffet style and they serve themselves, they'll call me over in front of their guests and they want me to cut their chicken. I don't think so.
Wow.
That doesn't happen. I've had everything.
What is this?
I don't know.
Mama pancake house?
I don't know if that answers. I don't know if that answers your question. The thing is that even with seasoning or not doing what would be to their liking, it really. You have to be able to delegate what is to their liking and what you want to do for them because some of it could be really degrading. I've had actual celebrities that have invited me to their homes where I've cooked, and they've formed like this show around me or their own show, and I'm a guest, and they've set up like a sous chef or people that real sous chefs. They tell me that they're real sous chefs. And I walk away and there's a dishwasher. In reality, this man is a dishwasher, and he's burning the food. And I found that to be karma because had you just said, listen, we just want to dress someone up as a sous chef or as a chef just to make it more presentable that you have someone in uniform with you, then that's fine. But you got to let me know these things, you know?
Because again, it's your name,
right?
You know, and your brand and your presence of what people are seeing.
Or I'll walk in and they want me to. They're saying, "Oh well, Chef Margie, we have such and such celebrities coming over, like legends, Hall of Fame legends that I'm cooking for," and they're in another room, and while they're waiting for me to finish this food, who would make steak and rice for a whole party? I'm walking in to what I think is a shoot, such as this one, and I bring you food, but I know what you wanted. I know what I told you I was going to bring and what you were expecting. So for something that's like a cooking show, you would bring a sample dish already cooked, and then you would cook something really quick to show the process.
Show them how the product, yeah.
So now I'm invited as a chef, but in retrospect, it's really
a show.
It's a show, and it's a Christmas party at the same time where they're impressing people with a chef, and then I'm stuck in the middle cooking for everyone.
Right.
So that little steak is not a steak; it's a family pack.
Yeah.
It's where they're setting me up to have a convenient chef at the same time, and then they provided me the works. They gave me a sous chef. They gave me everything that could make my process there comfortable. But
without you knowing in the beginning.
Yeah, but without me realizing, they're really setting me up so that they can get a free dinner.
Yeah. Them Hollywood people. Just stick with the pork and bean cans. So let's get into real quick. I'm a guy who don't really know how to cook.
Right.
So I don't know how to cook. So let's say I'm around, like these empanadas are good. And tell me what would be the easiest dish for a man like me to cook when I'm just, because I don't know how to cook. I will open up a pack of oodles and noodles in a minute. So, tell me, like, okay, Bobby, here's a dish that's easy for you to make. What would that dish be? It's got to be easy, though. Come on out, Margie.
Okay, well, for you, I would just say stick with the basics. I mean, your question was, what is it with us with the seasoning? I don't think if I answered that.
Because black people and Latino people,
okay,
boy,
that's what you asked me. That's what you asked me.
So don't come out to no black and Latino house.
It's going to correlate with that question is going to correlate with this one because what can you cook? And your first question was, which I kind of reared off. It was about the seasoning. Why do we season things so much? Oh no, I did answer that.
Yeah.
However, my folks, my parents are black. I was adopted.
Okay.
So I am Puerto Rican. My nationality is Puerto Rican. My background is Puerto Rican. And my parents are African American. They love Lori seasoning. They love Lori seasoning. Everything's with Lori seasoning, Sazon, salt, garlic, everything. I'm not trying to be stereotypical about that. They just love that. Like I could say
stereotypical is what it is.
and we like Sazon with everything, right? However, for a gentleman that doesn't know how to cook, it's a matter of just using the chef method of salt and pepper, which would be good, and like oils. And if you have a steak, try butter and oils and then salt and pepper and like powders. Use powders with oils and butters mixed in. So if you have oil, you can put butter into it, and then you put a steak, and then you put salt and pepper and garlic powder. Make things simple, because what you want to do is char the seasoning.
Right. Now, for a guy like me, because, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just going to be truthful. Just be real truthful. Yeah. I
Make a sandwich.
Because I burn things. Margie, I burn food. And how does a person burn food?
By not paying attention.
Because I don't really know when the side of the steak is well done or rare done. I know my mother told me one time if you squeeze it and you see the red still coming out.
Well, that's if you want your. I beg to differ. I've cooked steak where people. The cow is still screaming. The steak is still screaming. It's bleeding a lot, and they want it rare. They just want it brown, lightly brown on top, and everything is rare on the inside. They just want the taste of the flesh or just the tug at the meat when they're eating it. It's not. Well, I do what they pay me to do.
Right.
But I would not eat that.
Well, I'm not a steak eater anyway.
Right.
But
the easiest method for someone that doesn't know how to cook is to use the oven. You can't fail with the oven. Season things, put it in the oven.
Microwave?
If you no oven. the oven. You could walk away as long as you put it low. I take a roast pork and I put it there for 250 and I go to sleep all night. And by 9 o'clock in the morning, I have a roasted pork.
Okay.
So
All right.
just everything low, and I teach everybody online on Facebook or if it's on a live class, if I give live classes, to not over process food and
Right.
take your time.
Well, that's what we have to do with you because actually what we're going to do is we're going to get Margie back up here again. We're going to live stream her on a 101.9 site, an iHeart site, and we're going to actually have like a little setting pan and stuff here that where you can actually make something
Yeah.
here. And we're going to do a live stream with you so people can actually see it. Because to be honest with you, I have a friend who told me to ask you this. So, Edgar, I'm going to ask her. He's a vegan.
Right.
What's a good vegan dish that you would recommend for him to make for him and his partner?
Okay, well, eggplant is something that's really, really good. Eggplant is a staple that suits every type of meal. You see, with vegans, they can't have any type of protein.
Right.
I mean, if they were vegetarians, they would have at least eggs and cheese. But vegans don't have anything. There are sausages that are. I'm sorry. There are sausages that are made of soy, and when you hear soy, you're like, soy is plain. No, it actually tastes like pork. It actually tastes like steak. It tastes like chicken. The same way they can make an oodles and noodles taste like chicken with the chicken broth, they do that, and that's all factory made. They will do that with these vegan products. But now to specify an answer as you specified your question, I would recommend eggplant because eggplant is something that you could boil it, break it down, mash it. You could actually spread it out. And you can bake it. I mean, you could bake it, and it becomes crispy. You can roll it into something. You can make a sandwich out of it. You could eggplant is it's a vegetable that fluctuates into many recipes. You can make it mashed, like sweet potato. Sweet potato, you can make fries. You can make mashed sweet potato. I make sweet potato mash with fried chicken. You could take a lot of people that they disregard it. It's Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
Oh, trust me, Brussels sprouts are cabbage, baby cabbage.
I know.
And if you cut those bad boys in half and you season them with butter and salt and pepper, it is the best thing. It's good.
Really?
Yes, it's good. It's good. I'll bring you some and won't tell you they are.
Well, then I'll wait for you to bring me some because trusting me to do it myself, I don't know. I probably won't even eat it. So you would have to make it. I say, this is butter.
Right.
Butter's in it. And what else you said?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Butter and salt and pepper.
Yeah.
On a Brussels
sprout. Yeah, you got to cut them in half.
And it has some taste to it.
Yes.
All right, Margie. Because I'm a terrible eater. I eat anything. I'm terrible.
I mean, you have to boil it. Excuse me. You have to soften it. You have to boil
Right, no,
it.
of course. Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, like, but you're saying with butter and salt and pepper. Now, I'm a butter lover because, the doctor's going to love me. I mean, I'm a terrible eater. Like I'm telling you, I'm a terrible eater. I eat everything and there's no chill button when you're on food. It's like I eat everything. You could be like, you eat pork? Bring it on. You eat this? Bring it on. Butter, you put pork, butter, everything on top of each other, I'm eating it. As long as it tastes good. It's got to have a taste. That's why I don't do vegan.
Right.
Don't have no taste. Somebody tried to trick me with that. Hey, try some vegan candy bars. I tried it. You got your mind? Because of the milk and,
Right.
So I'm just saying, I'm a terrible eater. So I like anything with taste. That's why when you brought up the empanadas with the sauce, that's all I do is dunk them in everything else because I just love that. And that's the kind of eater that I am. That's why I wanted to know what would be an easy dish for me because I have to wait to go out to eat.
Well, you know what? I think for you would be to boil things. Boil things and bake them. It's easy. It's really easy.
See, you say it's easy, but because you're a cook.
No. Okay, because what it is that they kind of guy-proof food now,
She said God.
They do, yeah. They guy-proof everything now. They take.
She said God proof. Boy, we dumb.
Well, he said it. I didn't.
Rick, what you know how to cook, Rick? You know how to cook something, Rick? What you know how to cook? What? Butter?
They do. They have. Okay, for instance, they have chicken wings that are already cut off the chicken. They have chicken pieces, in parts, and you don't have to try to be a butcher and a cook when you can't be a cook at all.
Right.
So you just take these things, season them up, and put them in the oven. They will release oil, and it will be good.
Well, I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna let Margie know. Well, celebrity chef Margie know that this ain't working out for me. But I'm definitely gonna hold you to when we're gonna set you to come back up here again real soon. Like I'm talking about soon.
Right.
We're gonna do a live feed with you,
Right.
a live stream feed where people can watch you make a dish. So
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the dish up to you on what you would like to make. Tell us what you need up here so that we can have that here for you to make the dish in it. But I'm holding you to that Brussels sprout. I'm holding you to that.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like
Okay,
it.
she said I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, you're gonna
She
like
said-
it.
She said I'm gonna like it. That's what she said.
Listen, when you can get I have to be careful with this, but when you can get people that are judgmental, like when I go to the Southamptons, their view of our food, whether it be American food, Latin food, soul food, they look at it like junk. They look at it like garbage, no matter how beautiful you could plate it. They do love Latin cuisine, but it has to be a certain type of Latin cuisine.
Right.
I have made Jewish people eat it's a delicacy which is called pasteles. It's like
Pastella, oh my God, are you kidding me?
yes, and
Now I love pastellas, and that takes forever to make though.
and I have a signature dish where I make deep fried pasteles.
Oh my goodness.
So we take the pasteles. It's like an acapurria. Like we make acapurrias. They're like it's made of different types of roots, and you ground it down and you stuff it with meat inside. However, the pasteles is our version, the Puerto Rican version of the tamales, and you just throw that into you deep fry it. It's a deep oil, and you deep fry it, and you're gonna get the same result of something that's a fritter.
Oh my goodness, I am sold on you. I'm so sold on you now. Like, we shouldn't have never met. You and I should have never met.
Why not?
Well, because now I'm going to bother you.
But I'll feed you.
But I'm saying pastelas. You said the magic word. You said pastelas. So
Yes.
I am forever now. You're going to be like, could you please, don't block me.
Do you eat? No.
Don't block me.
Do you eat yours with ketchup?
I'm sorry?
Do you eat yours with ketchup?
What? Look, Margie, you just met a new friend. We are now friends. I'm signing it. We are friends. Pastella is one of my favorite dishes. I swear to God, it really is. I love that dish. I love it. So, but don't worry about that because that's a dish that's really. I know that's a dish
Okay.
that you really got to make. But I'm holding you to the Brussels sprouts.
I also really quick just want to let you know that among all the celebrities, I've cooked for a lot of Broadway shows, off Broadway shows, popular shows. I was recently tapped to cook for Brenda K-Star.
Okay.
However, there was some sort of confusion with her schedule, so I didn't get to. I think that's going to be postponed or canceled. And Judy Torres also wanted me to cook for
Yes.
her one-woman show. She asked me if I had a truck. And then as far as the number one question that I get all the time, when are you going to open up your space? When are you going to
Yes.
open up your restaurant? That's something that I want to do. I would love to do, but also to be confined to one place when I could explore the world. I got an offer to Italy to cook.
Right.
You know, so you think about babysitting and sitting in a restaurant forever. You know, because you have to watch over your business.
So is that you, the kind of person that always, do you want to monitor everything, or would you just rather just say, you know what, I'll just get a team and we just go out and feed people all over the world?
Now I'd rather make a lot of money to subcontract the brand and the name that I hustle to
Right.
to raise as high as I have, to be where I sit before you, and have them subcontract under my name.
Okay.
So if they want to work an event under Margie's Kitchen, they can. If they wanna be a vendor at a festival under Margie's Kitchen, they can.
Oh, okay.
If there's a cruise that's Margie's Kitchen, I was even offered the possibility, hoping to get my own float.
Okay.
For next year's parade. Let's hope that'll work out.
It'll happen. Trust me. We'll talk loud and we'll make it happen. Brenda K-Star, who's a friend of ours. Look. I'm telling you.
She tried my empanadas too.
Yeah. She already knows. Brenda already knows. So please, everybody.
Company B tried my food. The Legends of Vinyl tried my food. Marcella Olivar from the one that says that she discovered me and that I signed with her and I'm contracted by her and I'm managed by her. No. I've been established since 2000. I was Margie's Variety. I'm Margie's Kitchen. I've been licensed for over 30 years, and I only met her in 2017 at Sing for the Cure, which she was an assistant to this show. or to this event, and the one that assisted me, like where my face became more public, was John Rosario from Safe for the Cure.
Yeah.
He has the old timers freestyle event every year, and you know what, when other people came, when they came on board, that's when it became a little bit more messier with me regarding where I came from, who am I, to those that didn't know me. But then when John Rosario, when I was at the event, he saw them lining up to take pictures with me.
Right. Okay, well, you know what? Tell you what, we're going to bring you back. So we already making a promise to bring you back here again. And we're going to do, let me ask you first, because I can't say we're going to bring you back. We would like for you to come back.
Yes.
We'll set you up, and you figure out what, dish that you can make live on a set here.
Okay.
We'll make sure we'll let everybody know that, to tune in that. So, and we'll let them know what dish that you're going to make. So I'm asking you, would you please come back again and do that for me?
Yes, I will.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the one and only celebrity chef, Margie. No, she was not discovered by nobody but herself. Understand it.
Yes.
And thank you for the empanadas. Now, we're going to have to heat this up. But you see how messy I made this? I love messy stuff like this. We'll be back. Thank you so much for joining me.
Okay.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Don't move, y'all. We'll be right back.